such a beautiful day.
It is.
Just Natassja. Natassja. Sinclair is a family friend, an old family friend. He's been friends with my mother for years, and she had a band, and that's how they linked up. He's a producer, so musically, when I was around 13,
something like that, 13.
Well, I would go with my mother to the studio, and he would encourage me to write because he knew I was a writer and I liked poetry and things like that. He knew I wrote poetry, so he just encouraged me one day to put something down on paper and then record it. And I was very nervous, but I did it. So
Turned out beautiful.
yeah. Publicly we performed together. Was it the Gap?
I think it may have been the Gap.
We did an acoustic set with percussions, so that was the first time. It was cool. It was a cool experience, and we got free jeans. This year, we just decided we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do the acoustic thing. Sometimes trying to put a band together and trying to get people to commit when, you know, it's an indie thing, resources are, you know, scarce. So we decided to just do it with just he and I. Well, the process is I go into the studio. Sinclair usually, he'll play some nice chords, something he's been playing around. And then if I like it, I start writing to it. And then we try to lay down a rough and then take it from there. Sometimes I can write really quickly. Like, my thing is, if I can get through a song in like 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna go with it. But if I get stuck and it's like an hour has passed, it's a no-go. Or maybe we can revisit this later. The song we're gonna do today is titled Do You Care For Me? And it was written for an independent film called Things Never Said that was released last year. It's a love song, and it's great that it's on the love scene of the movie. To see this and to see these actors and actresses and they're like, your music is playing, it was just wild. It was wild.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So fragmented, fragile. You'll never hear me say it, but it's in my eyes. I've been torn down, but I reconstructed after the destruction. It is still, I'm afraid. I tread carefully. I'm trusting you, baby. Do you care for me? Ooh, lay me down. Love me how I always deserve to be loved by a man. Do you care for me? 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa.
mention my website.
Yes.
music.natasjaonline.com. I have 2 Twitters. I'm the sweetest gal on Twitter, and I'm also I am Natassja on Twitter. The I am Natassja, that's the professional. Someone else updates that account for me.
So I am Natassja isn't actually Natassja.
No, it's not. Well, it could be if I were to update it. But usually it's coming from somewhere else when it's updated.